Both
Excuse
a
me.
poop
Yeah,
or a cum
that's
joke
what
on
you
the
get.
spot.
You can use the internet for
Give us a
sports
shit
scores.
You get a
Chatting.
shit response.
Me, you
It's all shit
motherfucker.
all the way down.
This
There
is
we
just
go.
chaos.
Stop being
Yep.
a dick. Stop
Would you
being a
expect
dick.
anything less?
I'm a little
No,
dick.
but it's more chaotic than usual.
You can go now, Kevin.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the VGRCast, our weekly podcast about anything and everything in between. This week, I am joined by my lovely friends Mike, Ryan, Steve, Monica, and my lovely fiance Chris. My name's Kev. Welcome to the show.
I saw you take the breath like 4 times and everyone kept talking. I'm just like...
I
thought he was just
wasn't even
panting
fucking with you. I
because
was
it
just talking.
Oh, nice. Good job editing that. You know.
Haha, whoops.
I caught it. Ha ha ha.
There we go.
Chaotic
bitch.
opening was 10 out of 10. Chris's baby talking a cat. Mike's talking about poo and cum, and I'm just...
And I'm here.
Hey, thank
Yeah,
you so
pretty
much.
In that order.
2 years.
And I
bitch.
helped.
Where's my
Look,
alert
Matt.
box? Hold on.
I've been subscribbled for 2 years, beach.
Oh,
2
no.
years.
Hi.
Yeah.
Are
This is
you
what I was
gonna be
afraid
a
of.
dick all night? Yes, you
What are you afraid of,
Did
Kev?
you break everything?
Well, no. For some reason, so I use Stream Elements for my alerts and stuff, and Stream Elements just isn't loaded right now in OBS.
I don't know what any of that means, but sure.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
So the alerts might be off tonight.
Wait, let's test this, shall we?
Womp womp.
No, those work. Don't do that. Don't. Bad. No, bad. Stop it. Bruh. Those work, yeah, but like things popping up on screen aren't gonna work tonight. Just
it's
forewarning.
It's interesting. So,
Oh, there.
I'm not even mad.
oh shit, I gotta make. Oh,
what?
It's been a chaotic week. I am very unprepared, and there's something important I need to make sure I added for
what?
my bit later.
Okay.
Anyway. Kev, what you
Thank you
drinking?
for the bits, Patty.
How much is
Bits.
that in real dollar?
How many bits was it? 10?
I don't know.
Today's Kev cocktail is it's a
12, I
Midori
think.
based drink. It's
Ooh.
a Midori martini.
You cannot have
It's-
alcohol.
It's
smell it.
Midori, vodka, lemon juice, simple syrup, and it calls for a cherry as garnish, but I don't have cherry, so I just did a splash of grenadine that soaked to the bottom.
Oh,
That's
that's what that
great.
is. Okay.
Mhm.
I've
You should
never had
swirl it up.
Midori before.
It's delicious. I love Midori. This is a delicious cocktail. Ooh, it's sweet but tart. Ooh, very good.
It's my favorite. Oh god.
Midori's really good.
No.
But it's
Is
one of those
it actual weeb liquor or is it just something else? Because it's got a Japanese name, so.
Oh, weeb liquor.
Yeah,
you
not
said-
weed.
Okay, I thought you said weed. I was like, I don't think so.
No,
It
different
is.
word.
So I know that it does have Japanese origin, and some is made in Japan, but they do have an American distillery now. So I doubt this bottle probably came from Japan. Is Midori?
Is Midori weeb shit?
You cannot
I typed is Midor, and then the first one came up was is Midoriya dead? And I was like, whoa.
Spoilers? For the anime or the manga?
Yes.
Oh, fair enough.
From where I am in the manga, which is all the way caught up, he has not died yet.
give treats to
It
my
says
pet.
country of origin is Japan.
Oh,
So-
here you go, babe.
Okay. Would you like a cookie?
Manufacturer is Suntory Holdings Limited.
Very nice.
Would you like
Invest.
un cookie?
Speaking of weeb shit,
Oh, he's starting to purr. Here.
Oi!
it's time for Mike's weeb box.
Anime
I-
box.
Oh.
Her petition to change the name of the segment to Mike's Weeb Box.
Mike's backs is sticky figures.
Or maybe call it Weeb Stash.
Oh no.
Maybe my Weeb Stash, maybe.
The accuracy. The accuracy of sticky figures. Oh no.
Hey,
Oh, no.
I
It's
keep
not a
my
jar.
shit clean.
Oh my god, you're shark!
That's what the cum box is for. Anyway,
Just give him the treat.
so gonna start off with a hefty helping of industry news. The according to a recent update from Crunchyroll, it seems the majority, if not all, of Sentai Filmworks properties will be leaving the Crunchyroll on March 31st, I believe. That includes stuff like Food Wars, Akame ga Kill, so on and so forth. So basically, if you'll recall, a couple months ago, Sentai Filmworks was bought by AMC Plus. So it appears as though AMC is making their move and staking their claim on the anime streaming market. And you can watch all of those titles over at High Dive, which is Sentai's exclusive streaming platform. Hit me up if you need that login for it.
High Dive still exists?
Yeah.
Is it not also on Verve?
No.
For now.
No, High Dive left Verve over a year ago.
High Dive, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sir, what are you doing?
Speaking of Crunchyroll, Crunchyroll has decided to remove the or more specifically, they've decided that all new anime that new seasonal anime being added to their site will no longer fall under their under words. They will no longer be accessible to free accounts. Crunchyroll in the past has had the option of you having a free account and being able to watch anything in 420p, and if it's a seasonally airing show, you could watch new episodes a week after they air. Crunchyroll has decided to do away with that, and people are not happy, understandably so, though I've never not paid for Crunchyroll/Verve, so doesn't affect me particularly, but I do think this will see a pretty notable uptick in piracy.
Yay.
God, Kevin, do you have
Yay.
paper towels?
No.
Okay, he
Speaking
just
of
jumped
money
off and-
speaking of money problems, a insider's look into translators and dub actors working for Crunchyroll and Funimation has revealed that they are paid very, very horribly. Shocking, I know, but I didn't look up what the specific numbers were, but I believe it was less than minimum wage in certain instances. So, yeah, that kind of adds to the moral implication of piracy as well. So, in the instance of not going to pay for your shit if you're not going to pay your dub actors and translators.
But you see, unfortunately, that's kind of a paradox, though, because then by pirating, you're not giving the studio money, and then they don't have the ability to pay them more.
Well, no, they make a shit ton of profit, so it's just a matter of them being greedy.
I know, but like, think about it this way: if too many people pirate a show, they'll deem that show unprofitable and drop it. Because end of the day, that's what matters to these studios. They don't care about how many people are watching the show.
That's not really how anime works, though. And also, it's specifically the subtitlers and dub actors. It has nothing to do with the anime production. It's the post-production stuff that happens on the American side of things.
I know. I'm just saying that, like, yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
We could argue this all night.
More money news. Industry asshole Yamakan has been bitching again lately. Most notably known for just being horrible to work with and making fun of people who, I don't know, try to show support for the victims of the KyoAni arson and the earthquake from 10 years ago. So he was bitching again about how it's become harder and harder to make original anime. This coming after his Kickstarter for his new original Dark Magical Girl series stalled out. To which I say, good. That's all the negative news I have for
Dark Magical Girl series. You mean not Spec Ops Asuka?
Spec Ops Asuka?
Yeah. No, that one's based on a manga, I think, actually.
A manga?
Still a Dark Magical Girls series.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. A couple days ago, we celebrated the 30th anniversary of Sailor Moon. The series has received a 17 volume manga series, and then it's gotten innumerable anime releases. Since then, it is the prototypical magical girl series in a lot of senses, and it paved the way for the genre going forward into the new millennium. As you all probably know.
The Sailor Moon theme has lived rent-free in my head since 1998, so...
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. The singer who did the SAO opening did a cover of it, and it fucking bangs. Let's see. Sung-Hoo Park has announced that he is leaving Studio Mappa. Sung-Hoo Park is best known as the director of Jujutsu Kaisen and the recently released film Jujutsu Kaisen 0. He's an extremely talented action director, and he's announced that he is founding his own studio called E&H Productions. This makes him the third notable director to leave Studio Mappa in the past 3 years. You may know Studio Mappa from the 80,000 other times I've mentioned them on Anime Box for their horrible working conditions.
Yay.
I wonder if these two things are related.
Yeah, probably.
Who knows?
No, perhaps it is the directors that are leaving that are the problem.
Audiences are too stupid to understand.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, remember how the author of Galco-chan got caught with kiddie porn a couple months ago?
Oh, yeah.
Who did?
No.
Who got caught now?
No, this is still about him.
Oh.
He was found guilty, but handed a suspended sentence of 2 months.
Bullshit.
Which means that as long as he doesn't do anything for 3 years, he has no jail time. Ah! That is all I have to say about that.
So is Volume 6 coming out in the US or no?
I'm going to go ahead and say no. I'm
Ryan,
gonna go ahead and say
stop
that.
supporting the man.
Okay.
Sorry.
And now we're moving into the new releases category of Anime Box.
Oh, God. There's so
Uma
many compartments in this
Musume's
box.
has recently announced that the mobile game may be getting a global port in the near future. The game has been an absolute massive hit in Japan, leading its second season to be the the best-selling Blu-ray series of all time in Japan. Which I recently did a video on a couple weeks ago over on Anime News Network. So you can check that out. Hatsune Miku will be appearing in the next season of Jashin Dropkick, which is best known as a comedy series that nobody gave a shit about, and then got a Kickstarter for its third season that succeeded somehow, and now Hatsune Miku's going to be in it.
Because fuck you.
Yeah, because fuck you. Netflix has announced that the second batch of episodes for JoJo Part 6 Stone Ocean will be premiering in fall of 2022.
Yeah.
I've been watching Stone Ocean, and Jolene is my new favorite JoJo.
Oh, nice. Cool. I've heard good things about her. The unfortunate...
I just need to watch JoJo, period, because I
Yeah.
still haven't watched it.
Wow.
Yeah, fans are still debating the efficacy of Netflix's release model with anime in terms of keeping seasonal discussion high. I would tend to agree with anime fans where they think the seasonal week-to-week model has been better because, to be honest, JoJo discussion has completely vanished for the past, 2 months. So that's a shame.
Real quick, thank you so much, Patty, for the gifted sub to It's Emma. Patty's given 32 Patty's given 32 gifted subs to this
Patty, you're a
channel,
crazy
so-
person.
I wonder if
I
Emma
love you,
even
Patty.
realizes this.
Love you, Patty.
Emma's gonna come
Nice.
on the next time and be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
You know what? It
How
gives
much
it to people.
disposable income.
It gives it to people who are in chat.
Who aren't in chat?
Who are
Except
in chat.
that one time he gifted it to a bot.
Well, no. If bots are the ones available, I can give it to bots.
I know, it was still funny.
It was funny.
Yeah, that's why before one of the other great moments is when Nat was trying to learn how to gift subs and accidentally gifted one to you, Steve. When he's trying to gift it to me.
Oh, well.
That was funny.
All right, let's see. Teasing Master Takagi-san will be getting a movie sequel in the upcoming future. The series recently finished airing its 3rd season. I need more of that. I need more of that cute diabetes rom-com shit.
Diabetes rom-com.
The manga's still going.
Yep. But what I need even more is the most recent announcement that just happened today for the next Gundam anime, The Witch from Mercury. This series is notable for having the first female protagonist in Gundam's history.
How much will it
That's
do I have
a
to know
long
about Gundam
history.
to watch it?
We have no details about the setting. We don't know if it's Universal Century or Alternate Century or anything like that yet. We don't even know the plot or any of
Never
the
mind, you
cast.
lost me.
The pro art looks
But,
fucking phenomenal. The trailer got me so fucking hyped. It's even though it's only like 15 seconds of footage, it just looks really damn good. Weird that it took 43 years for them to cast a female lead, but I mean, we're here now.
43
So
years.
yeah. Finally, in terms of anime announcements, we
God.
have.
Sorry,
What?
go ahead. I thought there was gonna be more after announcements.
There's one thing after
Okay,
announcements.
you're good. You're good. I was just being dramatic.
We have the odd choice of adapting Ruby to a new anime series. I know we have a wide array of opinions on the trailer amongst all of us.
I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it looked like shit, but
I am easily pleased, and as long as it's entertaining and doesn't look like dog shit, I'm good with it. I am, as I said, easily pleased.
yeah, my
Also, I'm
major
starved for Ruby content.
my major concern comes on the people they decided to staff this series with, which including the director Toshimasa Suzuki, who is not known at all for anything. The only thing that I guess he's the Fafnir director, but no one. There's
What's
like a very.
Fafnir?
It's a mecha series has a very small but very dedicated fan base. He also did the Flowers of Lagrange, or no, the Flowers of Rene Lagrange, which is basically Ava but Yuri and also shit.
Oh, I was about to say, you have my attention. It's shit. Never mind.
Yeah. The series is being written by Toho Ubukata, who is a bit of a weirdo in terms of anime writing. He is also very heavily involved in Fafnir, but more importantly, he is the guy that wrote Psycho-Pass after Genrobuchi left, and Psycho-Pass went to shit after Genrobuchi left. Speaking of Genrobuchi, the man himself will be serving as concept planning, I think was what it translated to, which nothing terrifies me more than Genrobuchi on planning for a series. See Psycho-Pass Season 2 and the second half of All Noah Zero. The series will be animated at Shaft. Didn't look like it was, but I guess it's got that going. On the plus side, Ruby has consistently had a stellar Japanese cast for its Japanese dub of the original series. Ruby is going to be played by Saori Hayami, who was Fubuki in One Punch Man. Yang is played by Ami Koshimitsu, who is Ryuko in Kill la Kill.
Oh, okay.
Love Kill la
Yoko Weiss is played by Yoko Hisaka, who played Mio and Kaon, and Blake will be played by Yu Shimamura, who was Annie in Attack on Titan.
And I understand that the American voice cast is reprising their roles for the dub.
Most likely. I would not see any reason
otherwise.
otherwise.
I know Blake's voice actor confirmed it for them at least. I don't know about the others.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't outside of contracting issues, but I know Rooster Teeth is involved in this production.
So I don't see why that wouldn't be.
Yeah. So, we'll see how that goes. It's supposedly coming out this year, so...
I'm gonna watch it regardless.
Yeah. Finally, in VTuber news, because there's always VTuber news, Mori Calliope put out her first full-length LP, Unalive. It slaps pretty decently. Would recommend. And Russia's channel will be officially shut down on March 31st. She was the one who was unceremoniously terminated from Hololive because of the boyfriend thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Any word on her making a return? Not necessarily to Hololive, but just VTubing in general.
There has been some rumblings of that here and there. I don't know the specifics of it, but it definitely sounds like she has something in the works.
Nice. My urge to commission someone to make me a male VTuber avatar grows stronger every day.
Sounds expensive.
I looked into it on Etsy. It's not as expensive as I thought it was. Like, if you just want, like, chest up.
Chest up, dick out.
Crab rave for 100 bits.
Chest up, dick out, crab rave.
Ass out, knees in.
Thank
Knees
you, Patty.
apart.
That was fun. Yeah, but the growing urge to make a VTuber avatar continues. And do like VTuber Wednesdays or something. I don't know, some shit like that.
Too bad there's not a day that starts with V.
W looks like double V.
Oh my god.
Visitor Day.
Isn't Friday Viernes in Spanish or something?
I have not learned the days in Spanish.
Maybe?
Ooh, VTuber Fridays.
Let's see.
You
Over
know,
to
if
Google
it
Translate.
takes off in popularity, just do it more often. Anyways,
You know, you'd think because I worked with Spanish individuals, I would know the days of the week, but no.
speaking
Yes, Friday is Viernes in Spanish.
nice. Speaking of things becoming more popular and doing things more often, Fortnite is fun again.
There's no building.
There's no building. And so I decided just to give Fortnite a shot last week, and I had a really good time. I actually got a victory royale in solos. That was really fun.
Nice.
But I have to keep asking myself, like, because crossplay is enabled now, am I just like beating up kids like on Switches and stuff?
Yeah, probably.
Almost certainly.
Because I mean, like, previously when I first started playing Fortnite, I was getting like one kill
Your
if
ass handed
if I
to
was
you?
lucky, and I was getting my ass handed to me. And now I'm like each game like 3 kills minimum. Like I got like 7 kills in one game the other day. It just feels
Yes,
way
you
easier.
are probably shooting children.
Yes, probably. But then also I did look it up, and apparently Fortnite's matchmaking system has become a lot better, where it judges how many like wins and how many kills you get on average, and so it's more like skill based matchmaking now.
Well, and since you haven't played in a while, it's like,
yeah,
oh,
I'm-
you don't do kills.
Yeah, exactly. So
Hi, Danny.
could be that,
Don't argue. Hey!
babe. But yeah, Fortnite fun.
Buy him if he pisses you off.
And now for the main event,
Main event.
Did he?
Oscars with Monica's movie.
Oh, hey. Yeah. So, yeah, there was a lot of important things that happened this
Yeah,
weekend.
not really.
Yeah, very, very important things that happened this weekend. Chief among them, I actually watched Belfast. So let's talk about that really quick. So, just real quick, it was written and directed by Kenneth Branagh.
I know that
did-
name.
Really?
Yes. And the basic story is that it follows a small being named Buddy and his family in the city of Belfast at the start of the Troubles in Northern Ireland in this coming of age story in the midst of this civil war. And most of the events in this are based on Kenneth Branagh's childhood. They were very sneaky and snuck in a Buddy reading a Thor comic there, which I thought was cute. Because he directed the first Thor. But anyway,
Kenneth Braga. That's Gilderoy Lockhart.
Oh, we actually just finished.
Sure. I think
rewatch
he's
of
more
Harry
well
Potter
known
2.
as one of the highest profile Shakespearean actors around.
I'm
but
sure
go
you're
ahead.
not wrong, but that's what I know him from. Okay,
Yeah,
shut
so-
up.
So in terms of there very much is a childlike wonder throughout this movie that I just absolutely adore. And the cinematography is obviously it's all in black and white for the most part, but the one things that are always very interesting is whenever Buddy is watching TV or he is watching or he goes
Buddy.
to the movies a lot. Like there's a scene where Buddy is watching some Star Trek, and that is in
Yeet.
full color. So Buddy's a Trekkie, and there's a part where they see Chitty Chitty Bang Bang in the theaters, and
I love that
the
movie.
and it's in its original color. But when you flip back to them, it's living in that black and white and that sort of grayness it in the back of Buddy's mind. And I and one of the things I do enjoy about it is, like, yeah, there's all this tension going on with the conflict between the Protestants and the Catholics as they put in the story. Obviously, it's only the tip of the iceberg if you do some research about the Troubles, but through the eyes of, I'm going to guess Buddy's probably about eight or so. Through the eyes of an 8-year-old, that's not those nuances aren't going to be there. It shows just kind of, yes, there is fighting, there is looting, there is very scary stuff happening in these streets, but there's still Christmas. He's still going to school. He's still trying to impress the little blonde pigtailed girl in his class. And in terms of his grandparents, played by Dame Judi Dench and Ciarán Hinds, they were an absolute delight. There's a very cute scene where Ciarán Hinds and Buddy are sitting talking about the girl, and you can see Grandma in the window just a little bit that way, and he's trying to give him advice, and she's offering some sassy commentary. It's delightful. It's cute, and it won this weekend for Best Original Screenplay, and I think it was very much deserved given how just pure the story is and how it portrayed a very realistic portrayal of Belfast, but also not in a very corny type of way or too mature or too childish. There was that balance of levity and charm, and I would say, in terms of my personal viewing of the Oscars, it ranks about middle rank for me, but it's cute. Give it a watch. It's cute. And before I start talking about the Oscars, there was something I saw on Facebook that there was one of the master's candidates at ISU for theater wrote in regards to the Oscars and before it premiered, and I wanted to read it because I feel like it sums up a lot of my feelings about the Oscars in general. This is a gentle reminder that the Oscars are a meaningless public exercise designed to reverse engineer for filmmakers and corporations, and far more so, corporations, contractual advancement. I love movies, and there were some good movies released in 2021, and good works deserves to be acknowledged. But what is most important is that if you saw a movie in 2021 that even for the briefest of moments had the power to transport you from the flaming dumpster fire of current existence, then you experience that sweet release. Love what you love. Just wanted to start off with that in the midst of all of the drama in regards to a man getting slapped to death on stage.
To death. To death.
If only.
Some
He could have
were
killed
actually
the man.
Oh my god.
That was the
Shut up.
funniest
Thank you
shit.
for
Man,
that
what
gem,
the
Jub
fuck that
Apatow.
was. Who was
Thank
that?
you,
Oh,
Judd
you're
Apatow,
approaching
for that
me.
gem.
What? Okay, you guys are talking all at once. What's going on?
Judd Apatow
that
tweeted
guy.
that out specifically. He
Oh,
could
wow.
have killed him.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch on it too much. Y'all can do it after I'm done if you want, but I want to focus on the meat of the Oscars and some important notes. So in terms of the winners, there really weren't too many big shocks or upsets in terms of projections to win. The biggest one that surprised me was Coda winning Best Picture. Not that I thought it was bad or anything. It just, to me, could have been a lot, as I said in my movie review of it, 3 or 4 weeks ago. I felt it could have been stronger with some story restructuring, but it's still cute, and okay, I can accept that. And one of the most interesting things about Coda winning is that it is the first streaming movie to ever win Best Picture.
Woohoo.
Other historical wins, while we're talking about Coda, Troy Kutzer was also won for Best Supporting Actor in the movie, and is the first male deaf actor and second deaf actor as a whole to win an Oscar. The first being his co-star Marlee Matlin, who is apparently so local that I learned this recently, that Nat went to school with her kid.
Huh.
Yeah, there's I was talking with his mom, and she said that she was at a parent-teacher conference, and she was looking at her, and she's like, this woman looks a lot like Marlee Matlin. And then she started signing, and she's like, oh my god, it is Marlee Matlin.
Yeah.
So that's an interesting little tidbit.
That's cool.
Other historic wins. Ariana DeBose was not only part of the third pair of actors to win best actor for the same role. The first two being Marlon Brando and Robert De Niro for Vito Corleone, and Heath Ledger and oh god, I can't. Why am I wrote his name down. Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix, thank you. I had the biggest brain fart there, let me tell you. Joaquin Phoenix for Joker. But as she stated in her speech, she is also the first openly queer woman of color to win Best Supporting Actress, so
Hickety heck yeah.
neat. Did not know that. One of the other interesting things is that the Oscars made the choice this year to pre-record 8 of the categories in order to help the show move quicker.
Did it?
See, no. The short answer is no. See, the thing is, I thought it was nice in the way that it flowed in terms of having those bringbacks from the commercials. But you know what they need to pre-record? They need to pre-record the song stuff, because that's what it takes time to change those sets around. That's the shit they need to pre-record. And it still ran 3.5 fucking hours. So, they also brought back hosts this year with Amy Schumer, Wanda Sykes, and Regina Hall. Regina Hall had a very uncomfortable bit where she called a bunch of male actors for a backstage COVID test and patted down, I forget who else, and Jason Momoa on stage, which was very uncomfortable.
Sorry, I like Jason Momoa. But yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. And Amy Schumer was, well, Amy Schumer. But I will say, if they just cut out Regina Hall and Amy Schumer, Wanda Sykes would have been a great choice, because she was fucking hilarious throughout.
That's Wanda Sykes.
Yeah, she...
Wanda Sykes. I'm sure I'd know her first.
You know her if you saw her.
I think she's in the
You
new
know, I know.
Borderlands game.
Let me have a look.
She
Yeah?
was great. They had a bit where she had pre-recorded going to the Oscars Museum in California, and she was walking around there and going down, and that was fucking funny.
Oh yeah, she is in the new Borderlands game. How about that? Good call, Kev.
They also had a few. There were a lot of callbacks to certain casts. They had a few reunited casts that were celebrating anniversaries of their movies coming out this year. So they had a few representatives from the casts of White Men Can't Jump, which apparently turns 30 this year.
Huh.
Juno turns 15 this year.
Oh
and
my
had
god.
J.K. Simmons,
God, it's
Elliot
old.
Page.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Very good
I saw
cast.
that and I like, oh,
Ooh, can I say something about Elliot Page real quick?
hell yeah.
They-
sound great.
They're hot.
They do. Or he does. I think they go by he. But
Day is gender neutral.
Well,
true.
Elliot
But some people don't like
Page-
that.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I didn't
on,
remember, so that's why I just went with they.
Yep, that's fair. But they star in Umbrella Academy, like one of the main characters.
He,
and
they.
He. Okay, he, they. Cool. And the they announced on Twitter that the character that they play in Umbrella Academy is going to come out as trans and will be Victor instead of Anya.
I fell off on the second season of Umbrella Academy.
Started much.
I watched the entire first season, loved it. Didn't really start the second one.
It's fine. We just kind of fell off pretty hard on it. It's not bad, but just wasn't good enough to hold our interest.
One of
Anyways.
the other legacy casts that presented an award, because apparently Frances McDormand was fucking around somewhere, so she couldn't present Best Actor. So they got Samuel L. Jackson, John Travolta, and Uma Thurman representing Pulp Fiction to present Best Actor, which they had a very fun bit with the briefcase and pulling the envelope out of there, which was very cute. They also had two special mentions of two franchises that were celebrating anniversaries this year. They had a special presentation for The Godfather, which turns 50 this year. And also a special Bond presentation, which turns 60 this year. So, yeah. And the Bond presentation was hella dope. That was really cool. In terms of, here are some moments I want you guys to look up from last night's Oscars, because everyone's looking up that one moment, but everyone needs to look up when Yong Yoo-hoon, who was presenting Best Supporting Actor. She already was adorable when she won last year for Best Supporting Actress in Minari, but she presented the award and is very much still just very happy to be there. And when she opened the envelope to see that Troy Kotsur had won, she had the most genuine surprise and joy on her face. Oh. And then she also signed his name as well in addition to announcing it verbally, which was very cute. And then also the in memoriam section of the Oscars, one of the cool things that they did this year is that they had pinpoints of 3 people giving brief testimonials about some of the more bigger names that passed away this year. They began with, I should have researched who, someone talking about Sidney Poitier. In the middle, they had Bill Murray talk about a little bit about Ivan Reitman. And then near the end, they had Jamie Lee Curtis talk a little bit about Betty White. And while Jamie Lee Curtis was talking about Betty White, she had a little helper in the form of a little doggo named Mac and Cheese. He was very cute and very heckin' camera shy.
Aww.
And it was adorable. And there were some people that were very like, oh, the in memoriam sucked. But I thought it was a nice change of pace, having a more upbeat choir to it and having those kind of pinpoint moments with the flow. I thought it was very well done. And then one of the other things in regards to the Oscars this year is that they had special fan favorite things that people could vote on and submit for their favorite movie of the year and for their favorite movie moment. And what that proved is that when given the opportunity, that the fan favorite section proved 2 things. 1, when given the opportunity to meme, they will meme instead of legitimately vote for something. And 2, the Snyder fan base is loyal and fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I think their problem was making it open source.
Yeah.
They should have just said, here are your options, vote.
That's sort of like what we learned.
So let me tell you. So in terms of the fan favorite moments, it starts off, okay, 5. Neo dodging bullets in the Matrix. Okay, that's pretty neat. Okay, we're going somewhere. And then 4, Effie White singing I'm Telling You from Dreamgirls. Yeah, fuck yeah. Jennifer Hudson belting it out. Fuck yeah. 3, the epic Avengers Assemble in Endgame. Okay, hell yeah. Wait, why is this only 3? And then 2, the 3 Spider-Men teaming up in No Way Home. Okay, cool, but what the fuck could beat it? What the fuck could possibly beat that?
The Flash.
Flash
Sorry.
entering the Speed Force in Justice League.
Rude.
which I couldn't even remember.
I can't even remember that I watched that movie.
And then for the fan favorite moments, or for the fan favorite movies, 5 was Tick Tick Boom. 4
Okay.
was No Way Home.
Yeah, all right.
3 was Minamata, which I had to look up.
I don't even know what that is. Sure.
Apparently Johnny Depp was in it.
Neat.
2 was Cinderella because there was a meme going around like, "Hey, let's vote Cinderella's."
That movie
the
was
fan
dog shit. Vanessa like noped the fuck out of that movie.
Exactly, which is why they wanted to meme on it. And then
I wonder what the number one movie is.
number 1 movie was Army of the Dead. Dead pixels and all.
Wait,
Snyder.
sorry, what now?
Zack Snyder.
Zack
Army
Snyder.
of the Dead? Wait, when did that come out?
This past year.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about it.
It's
Exactly.
Part of,
You don't really need to hear
it
about
Dave
it.
Bautista was in it. It was dog shit. And also, it was so bad that there was one of the cameras that literally had dead pixels on it, where when they flipped to that camera, you could see the dead pixels.
How do you fuck that up?
You do.
Which is why the internet can't be trusted with these
So
things.
are
And
they
Is that one-
Are they memeing because it's dog shit or because it's a Snyder movie?
because it's a Snyder movie. The
little
Cinderella
column A,
was
little
the
column
memeing.
B.
That made that exact same face when that was announced.
It's like, look, man, I enjoyed Justice League for the most part, but like, I know why it's not that
Something-
good.
Something reach around.
What the
Huh?
fuck is the Speed Force?
Your butt.
Oh, you want a real
No.
explanation on that?
No,
'Cause I
Monica,
can
keep
go
going.
into that.
Monica, you can just
We
keep
don't
going.
have time for Flash
That-
lore.
Yeah, that was pretty much all that I had to say. Because, like I said, not gonna talk. I want to focus on the bits of recognition because good work deserves to be recognized.
I'm also just kind of skimming through this Speed Force scene, just no context, just quiet, and this CG nightmare looks terrible. This just is all CG bullshit on screen right now. What the fuck am I? Even some of the people are just CG. This was the best moment.
DC fanboys are another breed entirely. Like, look, I like DC, and this is coming from someone who's kind of a DC comic fanboy. DC movies are very hit or miss, and even the ones that hit don't hit all that hard. Like, the only DC movie I can think of that hit hard in the past, like, basically since Nolan's movies was one, The Batman, and I guess Joker too. For different reasons, of course.
Shockingly, both of them are not part of the DCEU.
Exactly, because they tried to I really think DC needs to lean into like the anthology kind of ones where it's like it's not part of an overarching story, because those honestly seem to be kind of they always seem to get the best out of those. Like, say what you will, I liked Aquaman. It was dumb. It knew that it was dumb and leaned into it.
Wait, you actually remembered apart from Aquaman?
I fell asleep during Aquaman.
I've seen it twice. I've seen it twice. So part of
Incredible.
it's definitely-
I didn't even realize that movie existed.
It's fine. It's not a masterpiece.
because-
It's fun.
No, that's not the point. This is not
I know.
me
Yeah,
memeing
I know.
on it.
We've had this discussion before. It's unmemorable. Fair enough.
It's extremely unmemorable.
I remember there's a
Sounds like
doc.
DC needs to get slapped with some hard truths.
I know a Django Fett's in it.
Oh,
You know what
the
else?
thing sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. I was
No,
going to
just
transition.
the thing I remember the most about Aquaman was that like there was a submarine and some guys infiltrated it, and that was about it.
Yeah, that was
Which is like in like the
opening
first
scene.
10 minutes.
It's pretty much the opening scene. It's pretty good though.
It's a good opening scene.
It was a fun, dumb movie. Willem Dafoe's in it. It's go in with low expectations.
merman.
You'll have a good time.
That movie is how many years old, and I'm just now finding out that Willem Dafoe is in it?
Yeah, Willem
Yeah.
Dafoe was like his mentor.
As is Nicole Kidman,
He's a good
apparently.
guy, weirdly enough.
Well, and then Bitch is in it too.
And he stays a good guy too. I think through the entire movie. And
Yeah.
I know.
I just kept going. He's gonna turn bad. He's gonna turn bad. He's gonna
It's
turn
Willem
bad. He's
Dafoe.
never
Of course
did.
he's gonna turn bad.
He's not a bad guy. Have you guys not watched Boondock
I was gonna
Saints?
say Chris is gonna bring up Boondock Saints. Here we go.
Hey.
And there was a firefight.
I guess if you rewatch that movie is like horrifyingly racist and problematic.
What
Oh
movie?
yeah, it's
Boondock Saints?
Oh, yeah.
racist to
Against Irish.
Against
Nice.
everyone, pretty
You
much.
know what
and
else has
there's a lot of
aged?
gay jokes.
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
Ugh.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is
Okay.
gay. It's 20 years old too now. I'm old. I don't know if I even started playing Kingdom Hearts when it first came out. I think it was pretty close.
You did. I think you did.
I wasn't like a year one fanboy probably, but I'm pretty close to that.
You're a year one fanboy.
I definitely played it when it was the only one. There was no second game or spin-off game or 1,000 other spin-off games.
So which one's your favorite?
2.
2 is fun.
2. I need to
How
replay 3
original.
though.
3 is kind of boring.
I need to replay 3. 3 is not boring.
Oh my god, 3 is boring.
3's got the best combat out of all of them. Just half the game is cutscenes and dialogue.
It's a video game, the movie.
No, it's a Kojima game.
Well, so I had a coworker at one point who was also into Kingdom Hearts.
Only one coworker.
And he played through the game, beat it in like 30 hours on his first run. Then he went back and he played it on like expert, and he skipped all the cutscenes and he beat it in 15 hours. Like he literally cut his time in half by just skipping all the cutscenes.
That does not make a good game.
There's just a lot of cutscenes, but I need to replay it. Just like you replay things in sports sometimes, right, Ryan?
Whoa.
That was real
I'm-
shitty.
I will agree
Well,
that was a
well,
bad one.
Let me try one. You know, Kingdom Hearts has been out for a while. You know what I've been doing for a while? Fucking March Madness.
Nice.
You've been fucking.
oh,
I hate everything about this year. I hate Arkansas. I fucking hate who else?
Is
Who
St.
else
Petersburg
fucked me?
still in it?
St. Petersburg.
No, no, they lost.
Damn it.
Who else do I hate this year? Texas
I hate
for some
people.
fucking reason. Iowa, in both the men's and women's bracket.
Always hate Iowa. That's not a discussion.
My bracket's ruined too, Ryan. It's okay.
Who'd
Didn't
you
fill
have?
one out.
Oh, I had Arizona.
I had Gonzaga. Anyway,
Oh, I
Oh,
thought you
shit.
had Gonzaga.
No, I had Arizona and Kentucky in the final.
Oh yeah, I always have Kentucky in the final.
Gonzaga made it to my final four.
Okay, so what? Okay. Anyway, continue.
yeah. Tsuyoshi Shinjo, manager of the Nippon Ham Fighters of the Nippon Professional Baseball League in Japan, has officially registered his name in the league as Big Boss.
Nice.
The league approved of this move.
Nice.
I would like to rewind for
Big
5 seconds and
boss.
ask what the name of that team was.
The Nippon Ham Fighters.
The Ham Fighters.
They like to
heard 'em.
fight the ham.
All right, I will.
They fight cops.
It was either that or meat beaters. Take your pick.
Both of our jokes were good.
I'm meat
That's
beaters.
good. That's good.
The Ricketts family, owners of the Chicago Cubs,
Wait,
have supposedly been knocked out of the running to buy Chelsea FC due to leaked anti-Muslim remarks from the Ricketts patriarch.
Okay.
okay, good. I guess.
Congratulations to Ghana for qualifying for the 2022 World Cup after drawing their match to Nigeria, but not before an interesting hashtag that was trending on Twitter. Sports games tend to abbreviate teams to 3 letters for the scoreboard for TV broadcasts. If you take the first 3 letters of both Nigeria and Ghana, and I will not elaborate further.
Oh no, guys.
Steve got it.
Oh no.
Nope.
Ba-da-bop, ba-da-bop. Racism.
At least it was the soft version.
Don't
The
use the
N-
hard version.
Still not.
Yeah.
Don't use any version.
Any
No.
version. Yeah.
The NFL has made a rule change regarding overtime in the playoffs. It will no longer be a sudden death overtime
Oh, they won't
where
die
the,
now?
where the first team, I wish, the first team to, where the first team to score a touchdown will end the game. If the team who receives the ball in to start overtime and scores a touchdown on that drive, the other team will have a chance with the ball.
Okay.
So it's like college rules now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Make that for every game, not
Only-
just playoffs. Yes,
Yeah,
but it should be for
probably.
every game. It should be for
Yeah,
every game because
that's fair.
the NFL's overtime rules are bullshit and
They
stupid
are.
and boring.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin has feels.
I've talked about this a lot in my office.
You talk about football
Uh-huh.
without me?
Yeah. Get bent.
Wow.
I have friends that are like sports other than you, Ryan.
That's rude.
Hey,
to
we
say
get to
your
continue
best
to be
man.
Bucks fans, so.
That's true. I do have a Bucks helmet on my desk.
Anyway,
Ottawa Senators owner Eugene Melnick passed away yesterday.
Aw.
Don't know the causes yet, much to the delight of Senators fans. To put it simply as to why I worded it that way, he went from being a decent guy to the point where he was sick and needed an organ donation to live, that hockey fans, not just Senators fans, were willing to fight to get him whatever he needed to survive, got the operation, came back, like, survived, obviously,
That's right,
and then
bitch.
turned into the biggest piece of shit.
oh, okay.
Oh.
To give it, in every sense of the word, to give an example of this shittiness, he openly bragged about moving the Senators to a different city to reporters
Rude.
right before an alumni game while wearing vintage Senators apparel.
Rude.
Also, the motherfucker lived in Barbados so he can avoid paying Canadian taxes. But what do you expect of a rich motherfucker?
I make no money. I lose money every year.
And finally, every player on the Illinois State University baseball team for Friday's game against St. Louis University had all scored at least one run in that game
Oh.
by the second inning.
God.
Score.
So they. their
ISU
opponents
would
suck?
beat St. Louis University 15-7.
Oh my
Shit.
god. I love it.
That's a lot of points for baseball.
That's a
Also,
lot of
one
points.
last thing, Missouri Valley Conference champion shirt for women's basketball finally came in.
Nice.
It's go.
Go, you're
I gotta get that framed now.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with us, we all
That's
met
what
at college
ISU.
together. We all went to ISU in Illinois. Ryan and I were both computer science majors.
Red and white.
Biology, motherfucker. I'm a chemist now.
We all
Damn
know
it.
the marching band too.
Let's cheer the Redbirds
I
on
said
to
okay.
victory.
Red. So I was trying to transition Ryan into his next topic, but
Every voice proclaim.
he didn't catch up on that.
Got the fight. We
I
got
thought
the
you were gonna
fight.
keep going with it.
We'll win
Anyway,
this game.
I mentioned last week that I started a new job
Yay.
on not that the following Monday, which would mean yesterday. Some things that they didn't teach me in computer school.
Computer. I'm a computer.
I was day one, my first day yesterday. It was mentioned to me that I may be dealing with devices that may have cockroaches inside of them.
Gross.
yeah.
That's not okay.
The people that I will be doing work on their devices for aren't from the most wealthiest of families, so that kind of explains why.
Quarters. He's
Yeah. Well, not necessarily, but anyway. Today, fucking work, like, we re-cabling some laptop racks, and there's a group of 4 of us. We're all in this hallway. It's just the 4 of us. We're in between 2 bathrooms.
Yum.
A toilet in one bathroom flushes.
Weird.
There's no one in there.
Oh, Ghost had a poop.
A few minutes later, Toilet in the other bathroom flushes. No one's in there.
Two ghosts had to poop.
So, like, I was not expecting to having to deal with ghosts. I was not trained for this.
Have
Yes, you
tried
were.
turning
You've played
the
Phasmo.
afterlife off-
Not
off
from my,
and on again?
not from computer school. Only from ghost hunting with you guys.
I could say something really mean right now, but I won't.
You can.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Is it about me?
Yeah,
Get good, scrub.
that's fine.
But I
Keep
do
going.
love the shark balloon.
Is it? Does it pertain to me hiding in the truck all the time in Phasmo?
You little bitch baby.
Ah,
He wants to play Phasmo all the time, but he doesn't ever fucking go in the house. You were
got
literally,
you there.
we were
Who else did I-
antagonizing the ghost. We were antagonizing the ghost on purpose. We'd already solved the riddle. We knew what it was. We were trying to antagonize it. Me, Chris, and Mike were in the house, and you were fucking watching us through the window outside.
Oh,
Get in the fucking house.
point.
That was kind of funny though.
he does have a point.
Get in the fucking house.
Yeah, always sending me in there on errand boy missions.
Well, that's funny.
Yeah,
That's content.
Well, I mean, like if it's just one person going in there, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, you go in there. But if like everyone's in there, and one person's not in there, then you're a bitch.
you was
Wow.
a bitch.
You's a
We're doing the
bitch.
cabin next time, and I'm finding some fucking voodoo dolls while you're inside the house. I'm bringing it outside the house,
Do it.
You're an ass.
seeing what
do it.
happens.
I'm excited to see what happens in Thor 4, personally.
So I have the hottest of takes.
Yes.
Thor 2 is better than Thor 1.
I
I
barely
will-
remember Thor
I
2.
am prepared to die on this hill.
Okay, you can die in the hill.
That is a mildly spicy take, but I don't care enough about either of them to complain
Listen.
otherwise.
And here's why I gotta agree with Mike. Like, I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying they're both shit.
He's not mad. He's just
You're not
disappointed.
wrong.
They're
You're
both
not wrong,
piles of
but-
shit.
He's not
Which
mad.
shit is shittier?
Continuing me and Vanessa's watch through of the
think
MCU. We had Thor 2 was up this week, and we watched Thor 1 like a few weeks ago, like probably I think right before the first Avengers movie actually. So, I had a better time watching Thor 2 than I did Thor 1. Asgard looked like a real place instead of like a cartoon, a badly animated cartoon at that. It had a lot more. It felt a lot more grounded is the wrong word, but it felt more fantastical instead of half the movie taking place in a small Arizona town, I guess. I thought it was overall just kind of funnier, and the whole like sibling rivalry between Loki and Thor is great, especially when he's like when Thor's piloting the ship and Loki's calling him a dog shit pilot the entire time. It's like, shut up, Loki.
Ragnarok.
It's like how real brothers would act, and had a few real feelsy moments. Chris Evans has a cameo where Loki turns into Chris Evans. It's just like, God bless America. It's fun. It's pretty great. I just had an overall better time watching Thor 2 than I did Thor 1. Now, I did think the villain was weaker in this movie because you have motherfucking Tom Hiddleston in the first movie who is just, it's motherfucking Tom
You got
Hiddleston.
figured man.
And then you've got a
A dark elf.
horrifically wasted Christopher Eccleston in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this is
feel
from
like
that era of MCU where the villains were just no
dog
one.
shit.
Like this was around the time of Guardians 1, 2, I think. So
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I don't know much about the comics because I'm much more of a DC comic guy than a Marvel comic guy. But
You would get along well with my cousin.
yeah, apparently Malekith in the comics is a fucking like lunatic, like Joker, like a Joker like lunatic, and apparently it's like charismatic, funny. I might be talking a little about my ass here. All I know is that he's basically like 10 times more interesting than they portrayed him as in the comics or in the movie. Sorry. So that was, and I think Christopher Eccleston could have done that, but they took it in a really weird kind of overly serious direction, which I didn't think worked for the character. But
Before Thor 3, they did not. They didn't think Thor could be like,
An
fun.
actual, yeah.
So
Chris Hemsworth has great comedic timing.
Well, yeah,
he
he
out in Avengers.
well,
Yeah,
yeah, but like,
no,
so the whole thing was that
but
the writing
Thor,
though
yeah.
was
Yeah,
that they were
sure.
trying to make Thor very serious and shit.
It's like, don't do that. Don't make Thor serious. He's a
Um,
man that
I'm really
flies.
looking forward
he's a
to
man
Thor
that
3
flies
and,
with a hammer.
Yeah, it's
Ragnarok
silly.
is. Mm,
Ragnarok, like, don't get me wrong.
I
I
love
think Thor
Ragnarok.
2 is better than Thor 1. However, Thor 3 is a mile above either of them.
Guys, let's do
like,
get
and
help.
Don't get it twisted. But like, Thor, like, everyone will. A lot of people disagree with me. I just like Thor 2 better. It was more fun. We got to see like there's actually some great scenes where when Loki finds out his mom dies, his mom dies. There's like a little burst of energy, and then when Thor comes to see him later and he drops the illusion, it sounds like he's basically destroyed his entire cell in a fit of rage, which I thought was very interesting. It was all interesting character development for Loki, kind of the like build the beginning of his redemption arc, so to speak, in Thor Thor 3.
Here's an opinion. Loki with long hair or Loki with short hair?
He's never had short hair, has he?
Yeah.
Shortish hair.
Where?
Thor
What?
1.
He had long hair.
Yeah, I don't
He's
remember.
always had like shoulder length-ish hair. No, I guess no. Chris is kind of right. It's a little shorter in Thor 1. Yeah, fair enough.
I think it's just more slicked back in Thor 1.
No.
Oh no, you're right. It is
No,
shorter.
it's shorter. Yeah.
Definitely long hair.
He's hot.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston is.
Short hair Loki just kind of looks like a snobby little brat.
Well, that's
Which
what
he is.
Welcome to Loki.
One of my favorite.
But he's not a hot snobby little brat.
Tom
Oh, yeah.
Hiddleston clips is there's the clip of him at the interview, and there's the thirsty reporter who's like, you could command me to say Neil, and he's like, ha 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 ha. Oh wait.
He's like, ha ha ha. Oh, I have no idea what to do with this information.
So,
Because Tom Hiddleston is a wonderful man.
nice. In other
but-
news. Oh, sorry, you still going?
Yeah, no, that was it. Thor 2 better than Thor 1. I think Guardians 1 and 2 are up next, so I'm excited for those two.
Yep, those are supposed to be viewed back to back.
Those are fun.
I have to rewatch Guardians 2.
1 is better than 2.
Definitely for sure, but I just have to rewatch 2, I
I'm
think.
hard on.
We do need to watch 2.
I don't know. I think I need to rewatch.
y'all.
I need to rewatch 2 because just the overly silliness of the ending of 2 kind of took me out of it and left a bad taste in my mouth.
2 or 1?
2.
2.
What
Guardians 2
silly
is like-
thing happened in 2?
The giant fucking Pac-Man, the playing catch with the energy ball. I don't know. There's just a lot of there was a lot of random little stuff that just kind of like got under my skin when I watched it.
Yeah,
and
it was
has kind of left.
Lantern-y at the end there. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and it just kind of left a bad taste on my mouth, and I just got to rewatch it. I think.
I mean, in all fairness, Thor 1 had the dance off to save the universe, so that was kind of stupid too. So.
But that was in character though. I guess the Pac-Man was kind of in character too. But
Those things were entirely negligible for me. Guardians 2 is favorite Marvel movie period for me. So
that's fair.
I enjoyed Guardians too. Kurt Russell's great in it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I know I'll enjoy it in the second watch. Also, Sylvester Stallone's in it.
Yeah, Sly's in
Yeah.
it. I love him.
Well, maybe after our Harry Potter rewatch, we'll do a Marvel rewatch.
Yeah. Except there's way more Marvel movies than Harry Potter.
There's also
Speaking
a lot of
of
Zelda
sequels.
games. Breath of the Wild 2 got delayed again till
Yeah, I
spring
saw-
2023.
Sad
I
for
saw
you.
that, and I couldn't find any reliable source when I saw it fly by earlier. But then I googled it and may or may not have watched the video while Steve was talking.
Yeah, I mean, there was a video where they explained why, I think, but also shows a little bit, and you see like a new image of Link with like a new sword and stuff. Looks kind of cool.
Yeah, like it's all.
which-
there's like holes in it and shit.
I mean,
so
it's
the weapons actually look like they're going to break, and then before they break in this game.
well, so it's also like Nintendo has a decent track record with delaying games and improving them. I feel like whenever they delay stuff, like it doesn't like usually come out like bad. It's usually like for like polishing and stuff.
It's not Duke Nukem.
Prime 4
Yeah.
fucking stellar. That's all I gotta say.
Well, they haven't even announced that yet, Steve.
I
So
know.
how can they delay a game they haven't even announced yet?
Which
Actually,
which
have.
game?
Metroid Prime.
4. Then they announced that a long time ago. They
Are
had
they
a
still
literal
working on it?
100%. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure they had to
probably.
restart development with a different studio.
Is Metroid Prime 4 still
Well, they-
in?
I think there wasn't there the most recent. Was it the most
Is that
recent direct, or there was a direct or two ago?
Yep,
Maybe
it's
it
still
was
in
the
development.
E3.
It's the one where they
E3
dropped the announcement for Metroid Prime Dread, and I'm pretty sure you confirmed that they were still you actually sent that to me, Monica, like where it was they said, oh hey, they're still working on Prime
Yeah,
4,
it was.
it's just not out
Yeah,
yet.
I think it was the last year, like E3 direct,
Yeah.
where it was like, by the way, we're still working on Prime 4. We didn't forget, guys.
Where it got announced in like 2016 or 17, and it's just been radio silent fucking since. I'm not salty.
If-
What are you
It was
talking about?
It was announced in 2017. The last update to the project was October of 2020.
If there's anything I hope video game developers have learned recently, is that we get more excited about games that you say are like surprisingly announcing games, like revealing them and then saying they're coming out this year.
Yeah.
Like that to me is exciting. Doing a Bethesda and saying like we're working on the next Elder Scrolls game. Don't expect it anytime soon. Like no shit, you're working on the next Elder Scrolls game. Why the fuck would he be working on the next Elder Scrolls game?
It's
That's
your
like Nintendo
fucking-
saying we're working on a Mario game.
Yeah.
Or even more, we're working on multiple Pokemon games.
So you
Yeah,
just fucking
no
shit. You
shit.
all.
I'd be surprised if you came out and said we're not working on it.
Yeah, but I think the important thing is that they didn't just announce that they were delaying it. They seemed to I think the footage was a little bit new that
It
they
was, yeah.
showed in the trailer, which I think is the important thing is that they weren't just like it's delayed. They gave us little bit of little tease. Little tease. They now had a little tease. Yeah, I don't know if Nat knew that because he's really excited for Breath of the Wild, or what is the way he phrased it? Untitled sequel to Breath of the Wild.
Speaking of teasing, you guys want to watch some trailers?
Teaser.
Yeah, let's watch some trailers.
Yeah. So we had quite the time in our chat
Yes.
the last 24 hours.
Do you
Oh
want me-
my
I'll-
goodness.
so
Kevin can do
we-
the nice recap.
we vote on Media Club every time when you do Media Club, and the way we vote is pretty simple. Everyone gets to nominate a show, movie, or whatever piece of media they want to nominate, and we all vote on it. The only rule for voting is that you can't vote for your own nomination, and you cannot vote for something that you remember or have watched recently.
We guesstimated around in the last 2 years.
Last 2 years or so, it depends on how recently you remember it, stuff like that, or how often you've rewatched it. So we all voted, and it came down to two things in a tiebreaker. In the tiebreaker round, I decided that because there were only two options, you can vote for your own nominations, stuff like that, in the tiebreaker. While our
Still fucking
tiebreaker
tied.
still tied. We're tied between Only Murders in the Building, which is a Hulu murder mystery comedy, and
Ooh.
Stranger Things, which is a Netflix sci-fi mystery. A kind of mystery. It's a mystery. I'll call it a
What,
mystery.
Steve?
I don't
Horror.
have Hulu, so I'm gonna have to steal someone's login.
That's fine. We all have
That's fine.
logins.
Yeah.
Yar har fiddly do what you want because a pirate is free.
So, to decide what we're doing, I'm going to put a poll up in chat. Should I do it before the trailers? Yeah, I'll just do it before the trailers. I'll let you start.
Ow.
No, show
Do it
them the-
now.
Wait, I'm doing
Oh,
it now. Yeah.
no. Okay, and then
And then we're
watch
just gonna-
the
That's what
trailers.
before means. Yeah.
Wait, before you put up the poll, are we able to vote in the poll?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
go for it.
Okay.
Are we doing bits or just channel points?
So the first vote is free.
Oh, okay.
If you want to vote multiple times, you can use bits to vote multiple times.
Okay. I don't have any of
Okay.
those, so I can only vote
So
once.
poll should be going up now.
There it is. Media Club tiebreaker.
I didn't see it. Where is it? Ah, there it is.
So let's start off with the. Oh God, hold on. This isn't gonna work very well
Why?
because me and you appear above the plane of existence.
Ah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Is
Is
We
it?
d-
You're
I
not
don't
seeing
think
my
it is.
screen. Hold on. Let me just.
Hi guys. Oh my God!
Let's just-
Look at the freeze frame I just did. By the way, babe.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Freeze frame.
Oh.
Freeze frame.
Also, you guys should check out the clip I did.
There we go.
Well, I'll look at it later.
This doesn't make sense.
I'm
Where do we
playing-
start?
Okay,
At the
now
very
everyone
Watch
beginning.
on the screen, I'm on mute, so shush.
I got in the elevator with these two weirdos. Then Tim got in the elevator.
Approximately 12 minutes from now, I will be murdered.
Tim Kono's death has been ruled a homicide, and apparently one of you jerk-offs did it.
I can't stop thinking about this.
Neither can I.
We should do our own true crime podcast.
We're gonna go down there and look around for clues.
You want to come?
Do I want to break into a dead guy's apartment and go through all his shit? Sounds like an afternoon.
Right now, the only thing that matters is that there's a killer on the loose in our building.
Oh, that is a very good line. Badly delivered, but a good line.
I think we're onto something big here.
And these are...
Candid photos I took of our neighbors.
Why are they all selfies?
So I don't draw suspicion. So hot in here. Do we have to do this in a closet?
The acoustics are better. And trust me, you need acoustics. I'm gonna pass out.
Get the who, the how, the why, and the why now.
Get the what and the what?
See, why would you say what? I never said what. There's no what.
Shit just got super real.
I think our list of suspects just got longer.
Hold on! Get out of the building now! Exclamation point.
Exclamation point.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Help me, someone! Keep your eyes peeled. Anything can be a clue.
There's a very strong chance the killer is musical superstar Sting.
The guy from U2.
Do you consent to being recorded? Just say anything to agree.
No, please.
Thanks, perfect. What? We're gonna cut. I like the emotion. Keep that. I kind of need you to enunciate better. Do you have anything?
The crying is covering the dialogue.
Oh, that's a good note. Okay. When you're ready, and action.
Let me know when you guys are done.
That actually lined up perfectly with the fucking stream. Like, that was amazing.
I just watched it.
I just want to point out that was a Blue Yeti microphone in that shot.
You mean
Accurate.
like
Yeah, like the one that all of us use.
What?
Not me.
For podcasting? Never.
all right.
Specifically this color.
All right.
And then,
Everyone got the Stranger Things trailer pulled up?
yep, tell me when.
All right, I'm clicking go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Something is coming. Something hungry for blood. What is it? The Demogorgon!
We're in deep shit.
Now we have to go. Later. See you tomorrow. Good night, ladies.
Kiss your mom night for me.
Two very different shows, by the way.
Will is missing. I don't know where he is.
99 out of 100 times, kid goes missing. The kid is with a parent or a relative.
What about the other time?
What?
You said 99 out of 100. What about the other time? The one! The one!
Will! Will! Guys, I really think we should turn back.
Did you guys hear that? That's not Will. You're in trouble, aren't you?
We've sealed off this area.
This is where it came from?
Yes.
And the girl?
She can't have gone far.
Find her.
Do you really think it was a coincidence that we found her the same place where Will disappeared? Something is going on here!
What the hell?
She knows about Will!
Is there any way that you could reach him?
Yes.
What if this whole time I've been looking for Will? I've been chasing after something else.
got goosebumps.
Both are good.
Well,
I've never seen the one.
It's funny because I almost put in murders
Same.
in the building, but I chose something else that isn't in the tiebreaker. But
I thought Only Murders in the Building was like there was like an improv thing that I heard. Well, I thought it was that one because
that's Welcome to Murderville.
I heard that one was dog shit actually.
I've heard good things about that one actually.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I've heard there's some really mixed episodes where like some of them are really good and then some of the people they had on are really bad at improv. So
yeah, but well,
we got how much time left in the poll?
Probably like 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, so 3
seems about
minutes to decide between.
guess I should download Hulu.
Only murders in the building and Stranger Things, which to me, with a tiebreaker between those two, I'm happy either way.
Same.
Yeah,
But I do really want to watch something new.
All right. Okay.
I do want to watch something new. Like, I also do want to rewatch Stranger Things. Like,
we were just saying the other day that we don't remember anything from
I mean, I remember some stuff, but like,
I feel
I don't know.
I feel much better about either or now. My original vote was for Stranger Things, but after seeing the trailer for that, I feel a lot more Who is paying for all of this?
Probably Patty.
Who do you think?
Wait, what's happening?
Look at the poll.
I can't see the poll.
You can't go to
You
chat.
can't see the poll. Click on the thing at the top of the screen.
Oh, it is there.
Yeah.
Da,
Is he supposed to be the streamer?
Someone really wants Only Murders in the Building. The last one was me. I voted once you dig bad. Damn.
So yeah.
Oh, hi, Trumpet Steve. How's it going, man? I didn't know you were here.
He must have just got here. That was his first message.
Yeah.
Nope. I guess I'll go download Hulu.
It's a great app. You can.
I'm sure it is.
I think you can. Isn't there like a free version? Or no? Do you have to buy a version? Oh.
There's only commercial free and commercialed.
Yeah.
Shit is expensive on your daily this bitch now.
Ryan, were you the one who voted for the other anime entry?
Yeah.
You too.
Okay,
I voted for Komi-san Can't Communicate because I always see that around and I find that
It wasn't Mike?
No,
it was me.
I already saw like 9 episodes of it, so. But I just decided.
Patty, you too kind.
I just decided.
I might take you up on that, Patty.
I just decided to throw in a random seasonal anime that just finished airing, and that one looked fun and insane. So I just decided to throw that in there.
Offer only for valid podcast participants.
Who voted for the true crime one on Netflix? Like because someone voted for that one, and I was the one that put it in.
Which one?
It was
I don't know if anyone voted for that one, babe.
I thought there was someone that voted for it. I was looking at it.
No.
No? Okay, that's fine. I
don't even remember what it was called.
It was only, and it also was only 4. It's only 4 episodes, but they're each like an hour long.
Well, I think we can call it.
Well, we'll
We
let
got
it
a couple
run
more
out with
minutes.
the 30 seconds or so that it has left. What was that other one? I'm scrolling back up through the chat to find the poll now.
I can easily find it
that one.
again.
There we go.
I can also just tell. I think I told Kevin.
Oh, Night Stalker.
Yeah, Night Stalker. That was mostly more of a documentary type thing, but still.
We have a winner. Only Murders in the Building will be the next media club.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys
How many
for voting.
episodes is it?
I don't know.
Oh, probably
Let's
should
see.
have known that before you voted for it.
Only Murders in the Building.
I didn't vote for it, but I was the one that nominated
That's what I
it.
meant.
Let's see. 10.
Perfect.
Oh, that's actually.
So 2 per media club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long are they each?
They're 26 to 35 minutes.
Oh,
nice.
perfect.
That's easy, bite-sized.
Very
Love it.
watchable.
Perfect.
That'll keep media club nice and short each week.
It is just because Chris and I did start technically rewatching Stranger Things recently, but we only watched the first 2 episodes like 2 weeks ago. is there actual interest in it, or can we keep watching it?
I'm interested in seeing it.
I'm not gonna. I don't care if it gets suggested again, but I don't.
Just wondering if
Yeah.
Chris and I can keep watching, or if we should wait.
I mean, I'm probably never going to watch it unless it's on the podcast, just because Vanessa doesn't go for horror stuff. So
That's
it's
fine.
Not even that horror.
The first season's the scariest.
Yeah.
It gets like, so there's 3. So season 4 is coming out actually next month. No. Yeah, next month in April. Or is it May? I don't remember. Anyways,
I think it's May for like Memorial Day.
The seasons have been kind of getting less and less scary and more like thriller adventure kind of thing.
Yeah.
Season 1 is straight like suspense kind of horror kind of stuff going on.
There was some romance in one.
Yeah, but I mean, it's teen romance. Ooh
Teen
la la.
romance is the best romance. So much angst.
Angst.
Yeah, I gotta agree with
that.
So I do have a question, real quick. So we've never had them. So this was the first media club where we might have had like several shows with second seasons. If we do run into a show with a second season, the vote at the end will change slightly. Majority thumbs ups means we watch the second season. I think maybe.
Okay.
We'll workshop that.
Yeah,
we'll workshop that.
Well, because the entire point of thumbs up is I like this, I want more. So if there is more. Or it becomes an immediate 7th entry into Media Club's next nomination.
Yeah.
We'll do that. So
it'll
become a.
Before.
Did it?
I'm pretty sure we did
saw
that.
it, Patty. Appreciate you.
Wait, what show had a second season?
I think we did that with Midnight Mass originally after watching Bly Manor.
That's not really a.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of similar, but yeah, we'll do that. It'll just be an automatic like extra bid in the nominations.
It gets the bye week.
Yeah.
Huh?
Bye week.
It gets the bye week.
Yeah, like it automatically gets to come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the podcast for this week. Thank you guys for helping us pick out.
I'm sorry, I've been yawning all day.
Thank you so much for helping us pick out the next show. We'll watch episodes 1 and 2 for next week, so that
Easy
should be
peasy
fun.
lemon squeezy.
Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I might play some Minecraft because it is a little early. Might jump on the server, do some castle building. So might make someone has been wanting coffee, so I might go make someone a cup of coffee.
Coffee this time of night?
I have been yawning for like the entire podcast. Patty can attest to that.
I feel like you should not have coffee if you want to sleep.
I don't have to work tomorrow. I just have to send in my house taxes and go to therapy.
Home ownership.
Kill me. It's like.
Anyways,
In
thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm gonna end the stream and we'll be back in a little bit with some Minecraft, I think. So thank you guys for hanging out. See you in a bit. Bye.
Keep the podcast name out your fucking mouth.